We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Frankie Montas gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Digging in, Larry Doby, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And there's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Marcus Semien. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Montas has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-1. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Rogers Hornsby. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That average for him up in the 360s now. 27 homers and 84 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. Hornsby is off at first with 2 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready now, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Doby is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Adam Eaton digging in next. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-1 now. Alan Trammell will be next. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Alan Trammell. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start this at bat with a knuckle curve right there. Strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And he misses. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Harmon Killebrew. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping into the box, Eddie Matthews. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Eddie Matthews.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 10, the first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Willie Stargell, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Stepping in, Dale Murphy. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball
Up top, it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
High and away, not close. 3-0. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Lance McCullers. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, 2-1 Milwaukee. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll check in here at 277, 22 home runs, and 48 driven in. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Frankie Montes popped him up. Stargell has a play, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Larry Doby.
14. Larry.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Marcus.
Next for Milwaukee, Marcus Semien. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball. 1-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Misses, ball 2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center after it is eaten. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the 2nd baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Settling in now, Rogers Hornsby. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center after it is eaten. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still lead it 2-1.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not much behind this, as this ball is looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play, as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Ready with the 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Count is even. A ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
A ball and a strike. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. High pop up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Standing in, Willie Stargell. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
2 balls.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Robinson Cano.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Cano is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swung on and chopped up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy.
Dale.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Murphy enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here it comes. 3-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next to Milwaukee, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Lance McCullers. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Larry Doby. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yep, 1-2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hard on the ground towards short. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No,
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Corey Seager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
In there for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now is Adam Eaton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Alan Trammell, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that is off the wall. Eaton rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. At the plate now, Harmon Killebrew, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Killebrew is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
3 runs already home here. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Matt Strom takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Matt Strom.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Murphy, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set. Here it comes.
Outside.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0.
No, that's cold.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season. And the lead is now 7-2.
Pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on
it. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Windup and the 0-1. Strom, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 20th round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He acknowledged that the 2 in the hits column is discouraging, but he's more concerned with the way they've gotten there. He wasn't pleased with the overall energy and focus they brought to the plate today, so he's looking for someone to light a fire and hopefully get these guys going
Your
again.
attention, please.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Marcus Walden takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Marcus Walden.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Now here it comes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2, didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And it's quickly 0-2. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Inside.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. popped up. Killebrew has room in foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
So digging in now, Luis Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that pitch is up.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Frenmel Reyes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that misses inside 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 31 RBIs. The 1-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now the pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. This one skied out toward right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tony Gwynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Adam Eaton.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
No strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alan Trammell would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
The shortstop, Alan.
Striding into the box, Alan Trammell. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The bat.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now, Harmon Killebrew. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Alec Mills is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
7th inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that's in there. 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
One out and a runner on second base. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Justin Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Justin Turner.
Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chris Russin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 52, Chris Russin.
Now batting, Josh Donaldson. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Jason Dominguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60, Jason Dominguez.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. All coming on quickly here as he makes the diving catch, and it's a sparkler to take away a hit as that ends the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brian Schlitter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Brian Schlitter.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Larry Doby.
Larry Doby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
In there, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2 down.
Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. And he fouls this one off. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fouled off. Now a Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rogers Hornsby. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Luis Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Brandon Morrow answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Number 15, Brandon Morrow.
At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a 3-run shot to left center, just one shy of 600 for his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So now to the plate, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Striding in, Josh Donaldson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no play.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. Now an 8-run lead at 10-2. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Matthews, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances. As a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
At the plate, Willie Stargell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Trammell is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Digging in to try it again. Dale Murphy, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
10-2 the final in this game. The St. Louis Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Frankie Montas earned his 5th win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Lance McCullers struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 10 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Jordan Balazovic will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 640.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Andre Dawson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually setting.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. Gloved by Banks. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Number 3, Jimmy Fox.
To the plate now, Jimmy Fox, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
That is 4. The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
In now for the Reds, Willie Mays. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it is, the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
David Dahl to the plate now. He went deep last night twice. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Morgan on third. Dawson at second. Mays is over at first with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Victorino, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So striding in, Willie Adames. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dunn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Reds lead it 1-0. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong 3-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Batting second, to center fielder, James Victorino.
Up next for Arizona, Shane Victorino. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Odorizzi tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ernie Banks. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. A line shot to third base.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, Adam Gunn.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 1-0. So here's Eduardo Escobar. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is in there.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Into the box, Austin Romine. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Jake Odorizzi. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard on the ground toward short. Banks has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Joe Morgan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here's the 1-0.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready with the 3-1. Lined into right, a base hit. The throw pulls him off the bag.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
So now to the plate, Andre Dawson. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Oh, that's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two 2-0 count. The pitch. And that's over 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The set and the 2-1.
That's a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Second and third, 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And this ought to play the couple as this ball's down for extra bases.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Nope.
2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A 3-0.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Reds are on top, 3-0. Now to the plate, Hunter Dozier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Russell Martin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's got 1 hit in 19 tries. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Dahl.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A solo shot here to left, the 198th of his career. And the Diamondbacks claw back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, Yasiel.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Jordan Balazovic, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's set and the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Alomar is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Shane Victorino,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Morgan has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Reds 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the left fielder.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Aye.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Dunn's able to look this one in for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second, taken by Alomar, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 16, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they still lead it 3-2.
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Entering the day, they find themselves near the top of the league in runs scored. One player told me, when it comes to putting up numbers on the board, it's a total team effort. Everyone has their role, and even when one guy fails, we know the next guy is going to do his best to pick him up. Another hitter told me, we hit as a unit. We just try to keep the line moving as long as we can every inning. Seems like they're on the same page, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Lou Gehrig is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Banks is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Called strike 2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Dunn.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the always dangerous left fielder, Adam Dunn. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing, and he pops him up. Escobar shading to his right, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now, Austin Romine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Joe Morgan. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now pitch on the way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Andre Dawson, fouled off. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-1. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Fox. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 3-2 one more time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Puig coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Lou Trevino answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Lou Trevino.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he grounds one briskly to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Reds out in front, 5-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
50th pitch of the game on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Standing in, Russell Martin, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And now pitch on the way.
1-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball four.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, he was taken in the 18th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Into the box, Lou Trevino. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, and the deficit remains 5-2. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Trevino offers up a cut fastball as a part of his arsenal, and it's one of the hardest around. It's not a mini slider. He puts a lot of juice behind it. Two and one to David Dahl. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Well hit to right, but foul. Once again a 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Popped up. Gehrig is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 16, Eduardo Escobar.
Now in the box, Eduardo Escobar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Roberto Alomar is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, James Victorino.
Digging in the switch hitter, Shane Victorino. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 3-2. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, Lou Gehrig, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Bernie Banks. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Oh, a 2-pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
To Morgan at the bag. Over to Fox. They get them both. And that's how the inning comes to an end. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Austin Romine. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Odorizzi. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here it comes, 0-2. And he popped him up. Alomar onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Joe Morgan. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ready once again, Adam Dunn, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, Adam Dunn.
Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ross Stripling takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ross Stripling.
Hunter Dozier will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Popped him up. Morgan moving to his left. 1 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled off. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Dahl. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Certainly not where the pitch was intended to be. Any changeup that's up in the zone has a pretty good chance of getting centered and crushed, and that one was hit a mile.
Alex Verdugo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
0-1 the count. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And the pitch.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Reds 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
At the plate, Andre Dawson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Check out. Count is 2-1.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Underneath it is Dunn. And he puts it away for the first down.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
Takes this the other way to right. Puig gets back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie May.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. To short, hit hard. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Ryan Dull gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Dull.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Alomar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The center fielder.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shane Victorino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So stepping in, Lou Gehrig. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
In there, 2-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Ernie Banks, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A runner on first with 2 away. A full count, 3-2 to Banks.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Adam Dunn will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
The set and the 1-1.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ready with the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Kyle Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, David Dahl. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next to Cincinnati, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So striding forward now, Willie Adames. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Ryan, a 6'5" left-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready now, Austin Romine. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig on the run. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Mike Moustakas will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Mike Moustakas.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Hard hit to first. He's right there. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just a one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. And he fouls this one off. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Mitch Haniger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Score remains steady at 6-4. Vince Keating enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Vince Keating.
Digging in, Joe Morgan, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
Now here it comes. 2 balls and no strikes. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Andre Dawson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Keating, a native of Washington, D.C. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Reds are down in order. They're up 6-4. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here it comes.
Hey!
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping up now, Shane Victorino, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Three and 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 3-1. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Popped him up. Fox is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ernie Banks. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. Settling in now, Adam Dunn, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And it's fouled away. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Arizona down to its last strike. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Chop this one right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Odorizzi earned his 9th win of the year. Jordan Balazovic couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.